Welcome to this short meditation, and this meditation is one that I really like to use when I find that I'm just having a tough time staying out of my thoughts and relating to myself as anything other than the physical sensations in my body. So it can be really useful if you're experiencing pain, if you're experiencing stress or anxiety, or any of those kind of physical sensations that draw you back into that feeling of I'm just this human being with all these sensations, and not being able to have that sense of the world is bigger than just me, that sense of perspective, I guess. So just make sure that you're sitting comfortably, and if you need to prop underneath your hips to take that pressure out of the low back, you can do that too. And we're just going to sit with the left hand on top of the right, and the elbows are a little bit away from the body, shoulders are drawing back. Draw a little bit of length up through the spine, and then just close your eyes. So we'll begin with just taking a deep breath in and letting it go with a nice relaxing sigh. And again, inhaling and exhaling. And then just for these first few minutes, allowing the weight of the body to settle down into the base of the pelvis. You're releasing the weight of the body down into the ground. Start to notice how the shoulders can release down away from the ears. Start to bring the attention to the forehead and the temples, and let the skin there just soften. And then bringing the attention to the breath. So the rise and fall of the belly with the breath. Making sure, as always, that when you inhale, the belly expands. When you exhale, the navel draws back. Just get really comfortable with these deep, slow belly breaths. And then continuing with those breaths, I want you to unfold your hands and just drop the hands now down to the sides of the hips, palms facing up, nice and open. We're going to move the attention to rest at the belly button. And now I just want you to become aware of the space in the palms of your hands, soles of the feet, and the very top of the crown of the head. So these 5 points, I want you to place a little star of mental awareness in them. One on the top of your head, one in each of the center of your palms, and one in each of the soles of your feet. And for these next few breaths, just allow your awareness to stay with these little stars, these little points of awareness. And just see how they are marking the extremities of the outline of your body. And then place one last star of awareness right in the center of your belly button. So now you have 6 stars, one on each hand, one on each feet, top of the head and the belly button. And just hold this little constellation of stars in your mind as you breathe. And bring all of your mental attention to rest at the star in your belly button now. The next time you inhale, I want you to send the breath from the star in the belly button out in 5 different directions, down to each feet, down to the hands, and up to the head. So inhale and expand that light from the star all the way down to the feet, out to the hands, and up to the head. And as you exhale, draw that light all the way back into that center point at your navel. So inhale into that sense of expansion at the 5 points. And exhale, gathering it back into the center. So all you're doing now is breathing the light outwards as you inhale and gathering it back into the center of your body as you exhale. Start to become aware of that sense of expansion as you breathe in. It's almost like your whole body is expanding, is growing bigger, is taking up more space. But every time you exhale, you contract back into the most important place in your body, the very center. Continuing to breathe and staying with this visual image. After the next breath, I just want you to let go of the idea of those stars at the extremities and just let go of the edges of your body. What is that outline that your body makes as you sit? Just try and let go of what you think of yourself as looking like. And as you breathe in, you're just expanding, 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 expanding to fill the space that you're in. And as you're exhaling, you're contracting and coming back to the source, back to the center. And now you're just simply being breathed. A living, breathing being. Not attached to the identity of you, what you look like externally. not attached to any limits that you might put on yourself. Just allowing yourself to be as big as you can dream on that inhale, but always returning home to yourself on the exhale. Ground yourself heavily in that feeling of the breath. And now very slowly beginning to guide your awareness back into your physical body. Just become again aware of the outline of your body, the feeling of your body as you sit on your mat. Become aware of the different sensations present in the body right now. Muscles, bones, skin. And then once again, bring your left hand into your lap, and now place your right hand on top of it, placing the two tips of the thumbs against each other so we ground back into this sense of self, sense of physical reality of our body. And as we sit here now, taking a deep inhale through the nose, let it go with a big sigh through the mouth. And again. And last one. And then bring the hands together and rub them, just signaling to that nervous system we're coming back into our day. Continue to rub your hands until they get a little bit of warmth there. And then each warm hand over each eye. Thinking the eyes open into the darkness of the hands. Inhale and grow taller. Exhale and release the hands, coming back into the room. And we'll bring our hands together and bow forwards to ourselves and each other and say namaste, namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me.